Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2E's Know Why. You heard me, 2E's Know Why. And in this video, we are going to react. You saw the thumbnail. Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue. This is the live from San Quentin performance, 1969. By far the most heavily requested next one I should do. So without further ado, if you're ready for me to react to A Boy Named Sue, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play my intro. Yeah. Coffee sip. Coffee sip. Yeah. Bang. Take that down. Pull that up. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. It'll help me. I'll appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so that's the POV that I react to on this channel. I also got reviews, unboxings, and interviews, so hit the subscribe button, join the community, make friends in the comments. If you're really enjoying the vibe here, please hit that Discord link and join the set. That is our Discord server, the set. Join us over there where the party keeps rocking. Okay, Johnny Cash just finished doing A Man in Black. Wow. Okay, so like, and that was on his weekly show someone was telling me about. And in the comments, because you guys are so informative, thank you for that. And in the comments, you said do this. You're like, he was a man of the people, and then it said he went and did this. If I'm paraphrasing, at the prison, obviously, because he was, you know, I guess he realized, like what I would hope most men realize, is that we're all flawed, and he's a flawed man too. And so like he like man for the people, even the ones who are locked away. I'm with it. I just wanted to say that, you know, like I respect it. He seemed like the people's champ. That last reaction kind of confirmed it to me, and now the fact that we're going here to San Quentin, and then I'm interested to hear the song too. You know what I mean? So let's go.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze.
Hey, it's not much. Yo, I think I hear the prisoners all relating to that.
Now, I don't blame him. He left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name.
I love the premise of this story. We just got it set up. Like, sorry, the videographer in me hears those words and wants to make a, you know, like a movie script, right? And so I break it down into little sections of the film, and this is the opening act, you know. Boy whose father left him early, named him Sue. That was what he was most upset about. So you know the boy's gonna be kind of probably picked on, and so he got, you know, good with the hands and fighting. And he said, one day I'm gonna run into that dude who named me Sue. This is amazing.
Shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother'd had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do?"
Next scene, right? Walks into the right bar and he sits and sees him there and recognizes him from an old worn out picture of his mama. You know that he's probably got in the wallet. Amazing. Oh, and then he's like, my name's Sue. How do you do?
My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die.
Now you.
Yeah, that's what I told
That's
him.
what I told him.
Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helps to make you strong.
You gotta be kidding me. The turn. Right? This is where you think the movie's completely ended, right? And then you go, dun dun dun. You're like, oh shit, another 30 minutes. This is amazing.
He said, now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue.
You gotta be.
Yeah, well, what could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him a pa and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, any damn thing but Sue. I still ain't his name.
Listen to them, loving it. That's great. Bill, something, anything but Sue. Golly. And you're gonna do that as parents. You're gonna change things that your parents did to you, even if you appreciate it. You might still switch up the way it goes down. What a turn! What a turn! Because he wasn't lying. He said you put up a hell of a fight. Oh my god! Like that's so smart, so amazing. Like I was like, oh my god, he's in his storytelling bag amazingly, but like literally written so perfect, um, that you could just like understand and follow the story perfectly to a T. Oh, like it had me wanting to break it down into scenes of a movie, man. Like, has anyone kind of like written anything something similar to this? Like, oh, that would be amazing, man. If I had the right funding and time, I would do it. I would, because that would be so dope, and you could set it up to be like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like a period piece, right? Back when like something like that would probably have a little bit more play than it would nowadays. You know what I mean? Well, you can't be fighting all the time. Oh, but it would make you tough because you'd be like, look, man, yes, my name is Sue. Oh, but it was delivered with such humor, but still intensity. And then I love the fact that he did it in front of the prisoners, because who could probably relate to this the most? How many of them you probably think are missing a dad, right? And then how many do you think are fighting over useless stuff? Right. And so for this to be the audience connection, fucking chef's kiss, magnifique, bro. Magnifique. Shout out to y'all in the chat for telling me the exact which one to go to next, man. I can I ask you to do it again? Can you tell me which one to go to again? Like, which is the next Johnny Cash one I should do after this? Like, I feel like I spread it out long enough that you guys were able to tell me, and so I'm gonna hope that that happens again. So please tell me which is the next one to go. I seen some where it was like him, and then some of you guys were giving me the insight in the comments about him and his wife, or second wife or something like that. I can't remember. And their music stuff. So like, just tell me which one to go to next, because I think it's too early to go to the wife stuff. It's probably still a little bit more time to get to know Johnny before we add in any of that sort of stuff. So let me know in the comments. Also, if you're new to the channel and this is your first reaction here, I'm telling you, hit the subscribe button. Music videographer by trade. Is it making sense now? All right. Also, like the video on the way out. Share it if you really messing with us, man. I really appreciate them shares, man. Clicking the share button and copying the link to your phone does wonders for me, man. Appreciate it. All right. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.